Pope Adrian IV, born Nicholas Breakspere in 1100 to September 1159. He was the head of the Catholic Church and ruler of the Papal States from December 4th, 1154 to his death in 1159. He is the only Englishman to have ever been the Pope. Adrian was born in Hertfordshire, England, but little is known of his early life, although he does not appear to have received a great degree of schooling. While still a youth, he travelled to France, where he was schooled in Arles, studying law. He then travelled to Avignon, in the south, where he joined Saint Ralph. There he became a canon regular, and was eventually appointed abbot. He travelled to Rome several times, where he appears to have caught the attention of Pope Eugene III, and was sent on a mission to Catalonia, where the Reconquista was attempting to reclaim land from the Muslim Al-Andalus. Around this time, his abbey complained to Eugene that Breakspere was too heavy a disciplinarian, and in order to make use of him as a papal legate, as well to pacify his monks, he was appointed Bishop of Albano sometime around 1149. As bishop, Breakspere was soon sent on another diplomatic mission, this time to Scandinavia, in the middle of a civil war. Breakspere reorganized the church in Norway and then moved on to Sweden. Here he was very much acclaimed by the people, and when he left, chroniclers called him a saint. Breakspere returned to Rome in 1154. Eugene's successor, Pope Anastasius IV, had died only a few weeks previously, for reasons now unknown, but possibly at his predecessor's request. Breakspere was elected next pope by the cardinals. He was unable to complete his coronation service, however, because of the perilous state of politics in Rome, which at the time was a den of heresy and republicanism. Adrian decisively restored the papal authority there. But his other majority policy issue, relations with the newly crowned Holy Roman Emperor Frederick I, started off badly and got progressively worse. Each party, as a result of a particular aggravating incident, found something to condemn the other for. As a result, Adrian entered into an alliance with the Byzantine Emperor Manuel I, who was keen to reassert his authority in the south of Italy, but was unable to do so due to the Norman king's occupation of the region, now under William I of Sicily. Adrian's alliance with the Byzantine emperors came to nothing, as William decisively defeated Manuel and forced Adrian to come to terms at the Treaty of Benevento. This alienated Emperor Frederick even more, as he saw it as a repudiation of their existing treaty. Relations soared further when Frederick laid claim to a large swathe of territory in northern Italy. Adrian's relations with his country of birth, however, seem to have remained generally good. Centrally, he showered St. Albans Abbey with privileges, and he appears to have forwarded King Henry II's policies, where he could most famously, in 1158, Adrian is supposed to have granted Henry the papal bull, Laudabiliter, which is thought to have authorized Henry to invade Ireland. Henry did not do so, however, for another 14 years, and scholars are uncertain whether the bull ever existed. Following Adrian's death at Anagni, there was uncertainty as to who to succeed him, with both pro- and anti-imperial cardinals voting for different candidates. Although Pope Alexander III officially took over, the subsequent election of an anti-pope led to a 22-year-long schism. Scholars have debated Adrian's pontificate widely, much of a positive nature. His reorganization of papal finances, for example, has been identified particularly in the context of such a short reign. He was also up against powerful forces out of his control, which, while he never overcame them, he managed effectively. This was the life of Pope Adrian IV. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.